and we work with abused and neglected kids through the court system. So when they're put into the court system due to abuse or neglect, we help see them through the life of their court case into a safe, permanent, and loving home. And we're doing it now in Jefferson County, so pretty exciting. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Well, I am going to try to do this on a monthly basis, but after I give my report today, you can tell me whether it's worthwhile for me to come every month. But just wanted to say that we are very excited to be in Jefferson County, and we're up and rolling. We really have been in the planning stages at this point. We just had a big strategic planning meeting 2 Saturdays ago, and just talked about the future of the program and our efforts specifically in Jefferson County. And so from our perspective, we're moving forward at this point. We've increased our coordinator of volunteers hours 5 hours a week, and she's been dedicating those 5 hours specifically to Jefferson County. And it seems like just with the caseload that we've found in Jefferson County that she'll be very busy throughout that time. Wanted to pass on our budget to you. I have income on the front and expenses on the back. Sandra, would you like one as well? I just wanted to point out a couple of things to you on there. First of all, the Nebraska, well, if you want to go to the grants section, which is about 4 down there, the Nebraska Cost Expansion Grant, that's from our state organization, and actually those are pass-through funds from the state of Nebraska, which was wonderful that we were approved for those funds this year, and so the hope is to renew those next year as well. But we received $3,520 from our state organization, and ultimately those are pass-through funds from the unicameral. Also, you can see right below that the funds that you guys allocated towards our program. So right now we have $7,520 allocated for our efforts in Jefferson County. Our hope from there is to work on some fundraisers and work on looking for grants within the community, and so ultimately we'll be able to fund all of our efforts in Jefferson County with Jefferson County dollars, and or pass-through grants like that expansion grant through our state organization. So that's our hope. Also wanted to let you know on the back side, our expenses, that the main ones that we have with our efforts here are personnel, obviously, that the 5 hours of our coordinator volunteers increased for her will be spent in Jefferson County. Also, it's looking like about 5 hours of my week will be spent on Jefferson County efforts as well. We'll also have mileage. It's about an hour between Seward and Fairbury, and we'll be traveling that at least once a week. And the hope is to keep those travels down as much as possible. And that's we've just had some great conversations with court personnel here in Jefferson County, and that it looks like you guys are really up to date, more up to date than Seward. Everything's online, and so that just seems like it'll work very, very well. So we're very appreciative of that. And that so the main cost will be personnel, mileage, that'll be for staff and volunteers, advertising, printing, and then our volunteer support and training. That will really be the main bulk of the funds that are spent here in Jefferson County. And so what I will plan to do is email you once a month with our updated financials, and we have our financial manager that has our accounts dedicated from Seward County and Jefferson County, and then we have capital campaign efforts, and so you'll see the delineation of those funds. And so we want to make sure that Jefferson County dollars are spent in Jefferson County and that Seward County dollars are spent in Seward County. So we'll keep you updated on that. Also, to update you specifically on the 3A cases, those are the child abuse and neglect cases here in Jefferson County. We've been reading up on the background of the kids, and it looks like right now there are 11 children in the court system due to abuse or neglect, and that's from 9 family groups. So that's actually increased from what we anticipated. There were 8 last year, and so our hope is that we'll get on that right away. We have some advocates that are waiting to take cases in Seward, and they've indicated that they're potentially interested in coming here to Jefferson County to advocate for kids. And so our hope is to assign as quickly as possible. And also another good news note, though, off of that is that we actually had a phone call from a woman here in Jefferson County who lives in Thompson. And she said that she was actually moved from Texas to Thompson and had been trained as an advocate in El Paso, Texas. And she said she was never able to take a case before she was moving. And so she gave our program a call and she said, I'm living in Jefferson County. I heard you guys have a new program. I don't know how she heard that, but she's ready to take a case already. She's already been trained. And so we'll have her on a case nearly immediately. So we're really excited about that. To the best of my knowledge, it's very small.
Is there a house there? There's about 1 house there.
There's 3 houses.
She may be one of the 3, right? But yeah, that's exciting news for us, and just the energy that we've had so far has been very positive. So basically right now our current efforts are just really on recruiting and assigning cases. I'll kind of be sending an email to you guys, not just for financials, but also just for leads. And from our perspective, actually in Seward County, we have a commissioner that sits on our board of directors. One of you are more than able, and if you would like to, can sit on our board of directors. That's definitely an option because of the funding that you provide our program. And so that's something to mull over.
How often do you meet?
We meet quarterly.
Quarterly. And what time of the day do you meet?
We do. Yep, we do Saturday mornings from 8 to 10. Will be pretty typical. It is in Seward, right. So I'd be kind of getting up early on a Saturday, but something to think about if you'd be interested in that, and I'll keep you updated on when meetings are upcoming. Let's see. And then also, I guess my next question is, how often would you like to see me? Are emails gonna be sufficient? Would you appreciate the monthly just update on the program, or what's kind of your thought process?
Well, if it's going to cost money to bring you here every month, I don't know, maybe we can avoid that.
From my standpoint, I think you should keep us up to date through emails, and then if there's something that's pretty urgent or something that you think is very important that you should come down, you come down. Sure. Then and then we can call you or get you on the agenda and stuff, and maybe come every 4 months.
I was thinking maybe even quarterly.
And
I have meetings with other people in the community today, so I'm just making
so
use of my time.
Good. And if you know you're going to be in town on a Tuesday or something, stop in.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Also wanted to pass on our latest newsletter, and you guys made the front page. Pretty exciting. Let's check this out.
Oh, really? That's us on the front page?
Well, not quite. You have to open it.
Which one are you, Butch? You Scarecrow or?
You're shorter than I am. I'm that guy.
You're the guy with the pitchfork.
No, I'm this guy. I'm the bottom.
Actually, on the back, you saw that Scare on the Square advertisement, and that's kind of our big Halloween extravaganza, family-friendly trick-or-treating around the courthouse square. And this year we had...
Why don't you pass that around? And
sure. Well, I got extras. Yep.
Yeah,
you can open that up. And yeah, we had 1,106 children and family members come this year. So that was a blast. We were blessed with wonderful weather. So we love doing the community outreach events, and that's our hope here as well. Is we're not just looking to raise funds as well. We're also looking just to outreach to the community, and also just to let people know about the issues of abuse and neglect and the plight of some of the children in the community. So you can check that out as well, and just wanted to see if you had any questions. I kind of whipped through that budget. This was just newly amended because we just found out about the grant funds from Nebraska CASA, so we just updated those numbers here.
All right, thanks, Jonathan.
But again, appreciate your support and
Keep